Tuesday, March the 8th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East here along with you on the Weather on the Ones Forecast Center. A lot to talk about here. A lot of really nice weather. Big storm system in the plains. It eventually gets here this weekend. I'll discuss that with you as today's edition of the video rolls along. Let's look back at the time-lapse imagery from yesterday from the Dowd YMCA camera in Charlotte. It was a beautiful day. We had a period of some high clouds that thickened later on in the day, but boy, what a fantastic day overall. Now, the 85 number you see in Greensboro, for whatever reason in the graphic system, that is plotting incorrectly this morning. The high yesterday in Greensboro was 67, 68 in Lexington, 65 in Asheboro, 68 in Reedsville. There's your Charlotte area highs, again, mid to upper 60s, and I think everybody into the 70s for highs this afternoon. Compared to 24 hours ago, it's a much milder start to the day here. These are 5 o'clock values, 5 o'clock in the morning values, and so our actual temperatures here during the 5 a.m. hour, a lot of 50-degree readings, 50 in Charlotte, Fayetteville, Raleigh, and Greensboro, 48 in Columbia, along the coast, 40s and 50s early this morning. Radar is quiet across the Carolinas, but beginning to light up a bit here over the areas to the west of us, parts of Arkansas and Oklahoma, and then especially Texas. Some big-time thunderstorms erupting over the Lone Star State this morning. That's an active severe thunderstorm warning there in central sections of Texas. Now there's your high-resolution rapid refresh modeling as we go through the day until about 5 o'clock this afternoon. Some big areas of thunderstorms erupting at times, and the severe weather threat will continue on beyond the end of this model run there at 5 o'clock. There's your severe weather outlook for today. That is an enhanced risk deep down into Texas. Down all the way down toward Houston, and there's even southern parts of Texas included in that enhanced risk, and that threat shifts a little bit eastward tomorrow. Slight risk including eastern Texas and a good chunk of Louisiana. In the meantime, just as quiet as can be around here. Lots of sunshine today. The warmer air continues to build on into the region. Your highs in the 70s this afternoon. Fantastic stuff. There's your lows tonight, similar to what we're seeing this morning. Tomorrow, we keep the warming trend going. I think temperatures tomorrow even a little bit warmer than today. There's what we're going with for your highs tomorrow afternoon. There'll be some folks actually clipping up to 80, I think, here or there. If not tomorrow, then certainly Thursday, rather. Again, notice all this activity off to the west. I'll show you more on that in just a second. But a very warm setup continues. I think we need to bump a couple of these temperatures up, actually, for Thursday afternoon, assuming the clouds erode quick enough early in the day. And there's your Friday high temperature, similar. If the clouds erode and we see enough sunshine, those temperatures could even be a little bit too cool. All right, so there's your big upper level low, and I'll show you this in more detail in just a second. Centered over Mexico. And notice by Friday, this is still sitting over Texas before it finally, in a much weakened state, lifts up in our direction. So here's the GFS depiction of things today. There's your zone of rain and thunderstorm activity. It only moves slightly eastward tomorrow. Same deal, a slight eastward movement Thursday, and then in a weakened state, that system brings us the chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms over the weekend. Look at these rain totals. And really the modeling, the GFS and the European are in really very good agreement overall in this axis of heavy rain, eastern parts of Texas, much of Louisiana and Arkansas. I still think some 10-inch rain totals are quite possible in some of those areas. So here's what's happening. Here's what's driving all this. You look in the upper levels of the atmosphere, this big upper level low that tomorrow morning is sitting over Old Mexico. You go out to 96 hours, that's Friday evening, and again, this is still sitting over the Rio Grande River. That's Friday evening. You go out into Saturday night and see in a weakened state the system is lifting up in our direction. On the GFS model, this is the 0Z run, is really pretty similar overall. Upper level low by that Friday evening is moved up into Texas. And then here we go. Saturday evening, it's swinging through our region. The timing a little bit quicker on the GFS. And then notice this, a little following system Monday that moves in here. And I've gone ahead and included the chance of showers and thunderstorms in our Monday forecasts with that little piece of energy moving through. All right, so here's the Canadian, and then I'll show you the GFS. This is Wednesday's precipitation. There's your axis of heavy rain, Missouri to Louisiana. Thursday, again, it's just a slight eastward adjustment. You go out to Friday, and then finally over the weekend, Saturday, we have that chance of some scattered showers and storms creeping on in. All right, on to the GFS computer model. All right, this is today. There's your zone of showers and thunderstorms. This is tomorrow evening. There's some really heavy rain and thunderstorm activity involved there. You go on out to Thursday, and again, there's your eastward adjustment. There's Friday, still high and dry here in the Carolinas by and large. Saturday, that's when we see that chance of some scattered showers and thunderstorms creeping on in. And then we go out to Monday. There's that next little system moving in, and there's some pretty good instability values ahead of that Monday system on the 0-0 of the GFS. So again, I've gone ahead and mentioned the chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms for the Monday time period. And I showed you the European rain totals in just a moment ago. There's the GFS rain totals through the period there, and I'll just take a snapshot here and show you Arkansas, for instance. There's some 11-inch plus rain totals associated with the system in that part of the country. All right, a couple of additional things to show you real quick. I'll step you through the European computer model. And let's see, this is, well, let me get the right chart up here. Here we go. This is this Wednesday's time period, Wednesday afternoon and evening. There's your zone of heavy rain and thunderstorms, eastern Texas, Louisiana, up into Arkansas. 24 hours later, only a slight eastward movement. We'll go out to Friday evening. Still, many of those same spots, still seeing some rain and thunderstorms. And notice the European doesn't bring much precipitation up our way on Saturday. It is slower with the evolution of the system. Really, it's more of a Sunday deal on the European up in the Carolinas. But I'm just going to go with the idea of either day, Saturday or Sunday, we could see some scattered showers or thunderstorms, and we'll just have to hone in on the timing of that filling upper level low moving in from the west. Now, last charts I'll show you. This is the Canadian ensemble mean. European ensemble mean is in pretty good agreement with this idea. Let me go back to here. This is your big upper level ridge in the eastern part of the country, mid and late this week. All the warm air involved with that. There's your big system over Mexico. Now you go on out. It's in 228 hours. So this is out about 9 days or so from now. And what we're seeing, pretty good indication of another big ridge going up along the west coast. And that would herald probably around the end of next week into the beginning of the week of, what would that be? The beginning of the week of the 20th. A colder pattern again in the central and eastern parts of the country. How cold, I don't know just yet, but there's some signs of a colder pattern there around Palm Sunday weekend and then the beginning of Easter week. So we'll see how that plays out. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everybody have a wonderful day, and God bless.